he repeated about 6 questions. Your visa had been approved and you can get the book on the day that was written on the paper, and he gave me some pieces of paper. On October 13, 2022, I got my visa approved from Yangon Embassy. I've been willing to share these experiences, but for many reasons it took me a long time to do. So this video is for those who are preparing for the US F-1 visa interview. So if you're a student who is preparing for the F-1 visa interview, or if you are planning to study abroad, please keep watching till the end, because I'm gonna tell you what questions we are commonly asked along with my answers that I gave. The first questions they asked me was, have you ever been outside of Burma? And I answered no, because I never. And the second question is, why USA? So my answer is this. To study abroad is my biggest passion since I was in high school. So I did so much research, and I found the USA as the best destinations for international students to make their studies. Also, there's some of my friends studying there, and one recommended me to study in the USA. The third one is, why this university? Why the university that I chose? And I just told them, well, my friend who is currently studying there recommended me to try out scholarship programs from that school, and I applied for those, and I was accepted to the university along with some partial scholarships. Besides, it's affordable and has a great environment. And the third question is, why is this major? I answered, I'm so interested in science fields. I like doing research and experiments, and also I've attended some short online courses related to this field. So for that question, you better tell your background experiences related to the field that you're gonna be majoring in. So if you're be studying the engineering, just tell them that you have some background experiences or knowledge related to engineering, like that. So the fifth question is, who is sponsoring you? So this is kind of important because they want to know who would be supporting you for your tuition fees and living expenses when you got there. So I just said my mom, and he then asked me what my parents did, and I told that they both are clothing contributors but in different types. And then after that, as I mentioned, a relative from the US in the firm, and it was like, oh, you also have a relative in California? And I was like, yeah, he's living in California. And then the next question came. So the 8th question is, if he's in California, if my relative is in California, why don't you study there? Why Pennsylvania? And I said, the university that I got accepted is in Pennsylvania, and it has a wide range of majors that I've been willing to study. And when compared to the universities and the colleges in California, it is more qualified with its affordability. And then question number 9, what job are you doing now? And I just described what I was doing then. And question number 10, when did you graduate from high school? I answered August 2020. Then he asked me what I had been doing since then, and I said since I graduated from the high school, I've been doing online jobs, paid jobs, volunteering, and studying science-related fields. And number 11 questions, what will you do after graduation? This is the most common and the most important questions that everyone gets asked. So I answered like this. after graduation, I will come back to my home country and found a research center where young people can learn and do research and experiments in scientific fields. Then the next complex question came, so the 12th one. What he asked was, do you think you could still fund the research center with only bachelor degree of science? How would you do that? And that was an unexpected questions, but I just answered, and I was like, there wouldn't be only me. I will collaborate with my colleagues who have higher degrees to have found that center, and also I will collect my knowledge by taking some more required courses. These are the questions that I got asked. Then after typing on PC for a while, he asked me the same questions again. You know how frustrating it was, but he repeated about 6 questions and I gave the same answers anyway. Then he was just like, okay, now your visa had been approved and you can get the book on the date that was written on the paper, and he gave me some pieces of paper. And yeah, that was kind of stressful, and I was really nervous in the visa interview. So I just wanted to share these experiences so that you can prepare before going to the interview. Okay, I think this video will work for you if you're preparing for the US F-1 visa interview, especially for those who are struggling alone without an agent.